What's up, ladies and gents? I'm your host, CenterStrain01, and I've got another Star Citizen video for you today, which I am now going to explain why I am so excited for the very, very soon release, hopefully, of Star Citizen Alpha 3.0. And what does that mean for, one, this channel? What does that mean for just the game in general and my life? So we're going to go ahead and jump in here. I'm just going to do like a regular mission. It's a good time during the night where the servers aren't bogged down by a lot of people. Therefore, you actually get a decent amount of frames. It's not perfect, but it's definitely playable. And we're going to just talk about a few things. So for those of you out there that are big Star Citizen fan like myself, you know what 3.0 means to just everyone that is like us. Right? I am such a huge sci-fi nerd, right? Star Wars, Star Trek, everything, Elite Dangerous, anything that is space exploration, I am a fan of, just because as a child growing up, all I wanted to be was an astronaut. And of course, when they told me that I couldn't because my eyes were too bad and I only see out of one eye, I was like heartbroken as a kid, which was like one of the worst experiences ever for me. But I've learned to live with it. Obviously, if you want to be an astronaut, you need to have that perfect vision. Or else, you know, you're going to be screwed. Well, so finally Star Citizen came along, and at first, I didn't know anything about it. I was busy doing stealth games. This is back in maybe 2012. I was busy playing stealth games, building the channel, not really focused, just getting back from Afghanistan, not really focusing on, you know, playing space games or whatnot. There hasn't been a space game that like really, you know, did something for you up to that point. You had EVE Online, but that was more of a, you know, an MMO. And I've never been a fan of the MMOs. That's not the type of player I am. I'm a hands-on guy. So, and I'm trying to think what I want to. We're gonna take our stalker out. So when Star Citizen was announced, you know, I was like, this is gonna be cool. But I also know how the gaming world works. And it's years from development, okay? So normally when the production cycle of, say, a video game, when normally it comes out, right? So about a year, maybe a little less, developers finally say, hey, we've got this game coming out. And then you see its progress after like 4 or 5 years in development, right? Where Star Citizen was starting from scratch. From the moment 2012 hit, it was fan-funded on Kickstarter, which is still like one of the largest ever Kickstarter campaigns. Received like over $100 million. Now that is a lot more than some budgets for video games, AAA video games. So just giving you an instance of the scope of this game, right? All funded by the community, which is, you know, just amazing thing in itself, because we all want this type of game. So with that being said, I knew it's going to be 4 or 5 years, probably more, until we actually see anything remotely close to what, you know, I was expecting. So I'm sitting there playing all my stealth games, building the channel and all that. And then finally, I remember around, I think sometime in 2015, around summer of 15, I finally, I don't know, searching the internet. Elite Dangerous was getting popular. I hadn't played that yet, so I was like, ooh, what am I going to do? We've got Elite Dangerous here, and then there's Star Citizen 2. So I finally said, let me take the plunge. It's in alpha state. Let's take a look at how it looks, and let's see if it's going to be, you know, good. So I was really, really excited. So the first thing I did was I played a little bit of Elite Dangerous, and I was just amazed at what Elite Dangerous was able to do. Now, it didn't have like the kind of exploration that you would think of, where you are an explorer. You can get out in first-person view, land on planets, things like that. At the time, yes, you could land on. You're about ready to start landing on planets, but we didn't have that available to us yet. And I was like, you know what? It's this is awesome. Elite Dangerous is awesome. I love it. But Star Citizen's got this whole, like, you know, landing on foot thing, and just, I mean, I can't say it right because of the way I speak, but jaw-dropping graphics. Just look at this. This is in 3440 by 1440, right? So, I mean, the game looks amazing. Obviously, it's optimized shit right now, clearly. But we have been waiting for so long, and finally, we're about ready to get into the meat of the game, what the main game is going to kind of feel like. So I'm really excited to finally get into that, because we've all have been waiting for so long just to get into the actual gameplay of trading, bounty hunting, cargo, you know, being a pirate, being a mercenary, being a police officer, you know, all kinds of different things that you're going to be able to do, exploring star systems and stuff like that. So Alpha 3.0 has been ready, not necessarily ready to come out, but has been in the works for such a long time. It's the next evolutionary step. When Alpha 2.0 came out, we had Crusader here to mess around in and to kind of get ourselves into and whatnot. And then finally 3.0 was supposed to come out last year, like around the end of the year. Everything is always delayed in Star Citizen. Always expect a delay, a massive delay of a couple of months, half a year and stuff. Well, finally we're getting a chance, needless to say, getting a chance to actually play 3.0. What does 3.0 mean? It means it's the initial run of the base game. So not everything, but a lot of the mechanics that you're going to use in Star Citizen in the full version of the game is going to be implemented in 3.0, landing on planets, atmospheric planets, not just what Elite Dangerous has, where it's just moons, or non-atmospheric planets. Looks like all of these are taken right now. So it's just really excited to finally say that it's supposed to come now. It was delayed for like 6-7 months, and now in August, oh, looks like there isn't any. So I guess we'll do the PI wanted.
Thank you for getting in touch with me. My husband recently died aboard the Gundo Kovalex station, but the company is refusing to pay out his insurance claim because they say he was at fault. It's ridiculous. There is no way that's true. I know my husband. Darnell had his problems, but that is all in the past. I want you to go to the Kovalex station and send me evidence that my husband is innocent. But even if you find out that he isn't, you'll still get paid. I know your time is valuable and really, I just want to know the truth.
All right.
Attach the insurance claim to get you started. Good luck.
So I didn't want to talk over that,
From you soon, one way or another.
because this is a really cool mission. But as I was saying, finally it's here. So we're going to be able to land on planets. It's going to feel like an actual real game. I'm so excited. You're going to see, and I'm telling you right now, you're going to see a lot of footage of Star Citizen coming up on the channel when Alpha 3.0 is released. Because this is a game, again, that I have been fanboying for so long. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, for one, there's going to be a lot of content for 3.0 coming out on this channel, which is going to be very, very soon, actually. So there's not really been, like, you know, too many things coming out in a while. So we're actually gonna hide under here so that it doesn't see our ship. Make sure we're completely stopped. We're gonna get out here and investigate. But so I'm just so excited. I know I'm rambling on and whatnot, because this is like one of the times where I feel like I can play this and just have fun. Now, when I play stealth games, I play them and I have a blast. But I don't get the feeling that I get when I play a game like this, where my childhood is involved, you know? This is like one of those games where I feel like, oh my gosh, we finally reached the point where you can go around and feel like you're an astronaut, or that you're, you know, in the future, in space. You know, we live in a society where we're never going to experience that. Our children's children will experience that. But we, unfortunately, will not. So it's kind of sad, and this is the only chance that we have. And I'm just really excited for it, because finally, after so long, we're going to get the chance. Now, there are so many things
This station is currently off limits. Please vacate the area.
that are messed up with this game. There are so many things, so many bugs. It's not it's optimized for shit. We're getting 37 frames right now, which is amazing to get in the game. I think most people can attest to that. Most of the time, it's around 20 frames. But it's just not optimized at all, right? I mean, the netcode is not very good, so there's just so much still left, you know, to do in this game, where it's just not yet at that point where everything is good. You know, there's not a lot of graphical options that you can switch around and cater to your specific system that you have. I'm skipping some audio logs so I can keep talking to you guys here. But I'm just trying to make the point that for those of you that haven't checked this game out, you need to give it a shot. So in order to get into the game, you're going to get a ship. So don't think of it as you're purchasing the game. Think of it as well, yes, you're purchasing the game, but you're also getting a ship with it, right? Just get the starter ship. It's cheap. It's like 30-some bucks to get in and to start playing. Now there's a lot to be played here. Even before 3.0, there's first-person shooter right here, as you see, and there's also Star Marine, which is an actual first-person shooter kind of. It has like 2 maps, and you can go around. It's really, really fun. And then there's this world, and then there's the Arena Commander for you dog fighters that just absolutely love to go around and hunt people in your ships. There's all kinds of ships to be made, or to be flown around and stuff like that. It's just really, really cool. Now we're going to finish this mission up, and we'll let her speak. So I think if you want to get into...
I wanted to let you know that I have received the information you sent and will be uploading the payment to your account. After all that, it seems that Kovalex was right. I'm sorry it cost those people their lives. And at least I know the truth now.
You may notice we didn't really get into any combat, but yes, we could have gotten to combat because there are other players around here. I think there was one guy as a ship over there that we saw in the beginning before we even landed. But just look at this. Look how seamless this is, going from inside to outside, first person to third person. I mean, let's be honest. There's no other game that comes close to giving you the feeling that this gives you. And you see how that works out right there? I mean, that's just so good. And I'm just really excited. Right now, we're actually going to go and head back to the spaceport, and we're going to see what other kind of outfits that we can equip ourselves with. Just wanted to do a mission while I'm kind of just rambling on here. I don't do a lot of Star Citizen videos because I know a lot of you guys out there aren't big Star Citizen fans because it's taken so long for the game to be released, but you've just forgotten how long it actually takes to make video games. It's not something that just happens, guys. This takes years. See, there is a ship over here. I don't know what this ship is doing. I can't tell what ship. Ooh, that's a nice one, yeah. I don't know the names of all the ships or anything like that. I haven't like studied the game as much as say some of the other guys out there that are clearly dedicated.
You are trespassing on Kovalex private property.
But it's just the scope of this game is going to be absolutely amazing. So here's a ship. It's a Misk Reliant.
Proximity alert. Head.
I don't know if there's a guy in there or what's going on because I didn't see anybody inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out and I'm going to take a ship, which is something you can do in this game. It's just, I mean, there's so many possibilities, and yes, it's taken them so long, but I understand that. I'm one of the few guys that really, really do because I've played so many video games and I know what it takes to make video games. And I know, I mean, the constant hours away from family when I'm creating, videos for you guys, I can, only imagine what it is for developers, It's not going to be any easier, that's for sure. So I kind of have a respect for a lot of that stuff. Let's open this. There might be a guy in here, I don't know. If there are, maybe he's still inside. But we're going to take a ship. We're so going to take a ship. He's not in here. He could have died. I don't know what could have happened, but we're going to steal a ship.
Hello. How can MISC help you today? Systems on. Caution. Deck collision. Caution. Overhead collision.
All right. Now, this is a pretty cool ship. And there's our actual ship here. It's got a different color HUD.
Landing gear up.
Now, one really cool thing about the ship that I'm going to show you here is this is what it's like when your landing gear is up and you're traveling. And then when you put your landing gear down, it switches so you can land like this. It's pretty cool. I mean, there's just so this game is so beautiful in so many ways. But again, so who out there, I would love to know, our big Star Citizens fan for one, who is just really, really excited? It looks like I'm going to have to go, let's go here, and then we'll make our way back to Crusader. Who is really excited for 3.0? Who is going to play the crap out of 3.0? Because I want to add you on here, especially on Steam, or not on Steam, sorry, but on I want you to add you as a friend here on these public, on this network that Star Citizen creators at CIG have made, because I want you guys, I want to play with all of you guys out there, the ones that are like truly fans of this. I want to be a part of whatever, you know, whatever things that you're coming up with in the game, and I want to do some co-op stuff. So if you play Star Citizen, please let me know, because I would love to add you here and get the chance to play with you. This is one of those games I feel like co-op is just so fun and awesome. Alright, so we're going to land here. I think this is good enough as far as... Now you're watching me play this in... I'm going to land this... I'm going to do my own landing. You could do an auto landing, but I'm going to do my own. Just because I think it's really fun when you do your own too. Let's get a better view here. Alright, so when I do this, let's turn it around. Obviously our nose is a little high, so when we come down, we're going to bring our nose up. Let's see, we need to turn. You got to think about it doing it backwards. Yeah, boy, that's how you land. Okay, maybe I'm not the best at landing, clearly. And someone, I don't know, is that mine? Oh my gosh, that's going to be so hilarious if this guy brought mine. I like how I still have my weapon. That's obviously a glitch. You're not supposed to have your weapon in this area. It's a no firing zone. No, it's still over there. Okay. That would have been really cool. So yeah, normally we wouldn't have our weapon sitting here in our arms, but let's go inside, check out some other uniforms. As this game just has so much to offer. Even this tiny little playable form, there's so much to do. Alright, so we need to... Here we go. As you can see, this is where the weapons are, so you can go in here and you can take a look at some of the weapons that we have. Right now we have this weapon already equipped, the ballistic rifle. But what I want to do is go over here. And we got our uniform. So, we can purchase one here. I've got actually quite a bit of cash. So... if we take a look and go back to here, let's see how much we got. We got 11,981. Should be enough to get somewhat of a decent. The one that we have on right now, I'll let you take a look at. I think that's the medium armor. Military. One of the ones I like is the Odyssey flight suit, which is only 3,000. And I like the gold, which is 7,000. So we're going to buy the gold. So go here, confirm purchase, and there we go. We have a new. Let's take a look at it. There's our new outfit. I mean, just look at the detail. Look at this. Character customization, everything you could ever want is going to be in this game. So, for those of you out there that have just been clamoring for just something like this, it's truly amazing, and I can't say enough how I recommend this game to anyone out there. Yes, there's bugs and glitches. It's still in alpha. It's going to be alpha probably for another year. I mean, it's crazy. I know. But the scope of this game, the ambition, what it's setting out to do, And the fact is that they have the money to pull this off. New ships are getting added all the time, concept sales and things like that. I just bought the Nas, I think it's called. It's like a motorcycle ship, dark, black, super fast, and it's going to be for when you want to land on planets. You can actually take that motorcycle and go. You can fly it into space. So another cool little feature. Now the other cool thing about this is there's like emoticons that you can do. Like say if I wanted to dance, I mean, you know, why not? there's all different kinds of things that you can do. There's so many different dances, saluting, like high-fiving, you know, other stuff like that. I know, very, very, you know, normal things that you should be able to do in kind of a game RPG, you know, massive online multiplayer kind of game like this. So this is just, I like how it says you feel the music. I just wanted to show a little bit of this. I know you've seen other videos that I've done on Star Citizen, and I'm going to be showing you more. And for those of you out there that are only here for stealth, just understand that sometimes it's good to have more than just one thing on the channel, right? Because doing this full-time on YouTube means that I need to grow this channel. And the only way that I'm going to grow is if I grow as a person as well. And I love all types of games, and I want to play all types of games. So thank you guys for those of you that understand when you're going to see other types of videos on this channel except for just stealth walkthroughs and whatnot. But I will never abandon those, of course. That's my bread and butter. It's what I love. But this is what I love to do in my free time. Just sit here and play Star Citizen or go to VR and do Elite Dangerous. It just puts you in another reality, in another world, and makes you just feel something completely different than what you might have to go through in your life. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video explaining just how happy I am about 3.0 and the different things you do. There's going to be updates after 3.0, 3.1, 2, 3, which will add different things like mining and other stuff like that. But what I'm just really excited is being able to jump from one part of the solar system to the next, or they call them star systems, and just be able to seamlessly land on a planet and just go around the planet, do whatever I want, and just go to different space stations that have different things and just get lost in this reality. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and of course I'll see you next time. Peace out.